are two handsome men. Brad is hot. Brad is hot, and with that accent, with that hair, and then what he does with his hands and his mouth, Brad is hot. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, you are welcome. My name is 𝙏𝙬𝘼 and this is the 𝙏𝙬𝘼 channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Okay, see you in my next video. Are you guys watching? I'm going to do my best not to have spoilers. Go watch it. So let's begin. Let's get into it together. Do you guys remember the scene from when Billy invited Brad and Sasha to dinner, and she was so awkward? She was forcefully holding Cooper's hand, trying to portray, oh my gosh, I'm happy this is my husband. When you believe a lie, when you are not fine inside, it shows outside, no matter how much you want to lie. Like anybody, even blind, could see she was faking it. They could see she was lying. Brad could. So the person she was even trying to impress could see that she's lying. That has to be very embarrassing. Listen, if I was the one, I would wish for the ground to open and I just go in. That's so embarrassing. The person you're trying to impress is not impressed. In fact, they're worried about you. In fact, they feel they need to rescue you. Like, it was so bad, Brad came with a ring. Remember the ring he bought, those many years ago? He came with a ring to propose to her again. She said no. I think she has some sense somewhere in her. She has some sense. She knows that Brad is not the type of man you decide to have children with, or decide to raise children with, or decide to build a life with. Yeah, I think she knows, but I just do not understand why she keeps going back to him. Like, she's aware of his challenges, but she keeps going back to him. I don't understand crazy people who do crazy things. I don't get it. Like, what's up with the chaos? Why? Now, if you're being chaotic for yourself alone, do it. Fine, no one is worried. But you're bringing in this sweet spouse of yours, Cooper, and then your children are there to, like, it's just so messy, and I'm really pissed at Billy. But I do hope Cooper finds peace, and I also hope Billy finds peace. I hope they are able to find the strength in them to live their authentic lives. I can't imagine being in a situation that is not healthy for you, but you're still there because you think the optics are good. Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense, but to each his own. But refusing to talk to Cooper, refusing to move past that toxic, ugly relationship she had, that the only beautiful thing she can pinpoint is sex. I do not understand. I do not understand why. And that's fine if that's what she wants to do. She has every right to. However, Cooper has the right to decide, listen, this is not what I want for my life. I don't want this mess. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what was in my big picture. So you can go ahead and be with Brad, and I will move on. Yes, I will hurt, granted. I will cry, granted. I will be angry, granted, but I'll move on. All of that hurt will fade, and I will go and be with someone who is at least comfortable to talk to me. Trina and Devon. And Trina is so pissed. She told Billy, she said, and now thanks to you, we no longer go to the swingers party, or is it the sex party? We can't do anything anymore. I hope it's worth it. I hope your choice is good. I'm like, huh? you're making your whole life decision based off of another person's life decision, and now you want to put the blame, rather you're preparing to put the blame on them if the decision you made based off of them doesn't work out. It's just it's too much. It's just so confusing. It's confusing. Oh, by the way, speaking of the sex party, that was Billy and Cooper's first time. And you know, when you're trying something for the first time, you don't know if you like it or you're not into it. So obviously they keep going around, walking around, looking, and then at some point Cooper is like, hey, let's try this, and then they start. Why is it those other people just came like zombies coming to watch? Like, of course that would be uncomfortable for anyone. Like, why are you all just circling us? They built a big circle around them just to watch them. Obviously that got Billy uncomfortable, and she's like, oh no, she's not interested. And then Cooper says, oh, this to tell you how hurt he is and how much bullshit this whole situation is. He says, yeah, you don't want to do this with me, but if it was him, you wouldn't have a problem. It's true. Yes, it's true, but why is he comparing himself to him? Why is Cooper comparing himself to Brad? Now let's start there. There are two handsome men. Brad is hot. Brad is hot, and with that accent, with that hair, and then what he does with his hands and his mouth. Brad is hot. Yes, he is a beautiful, beautiful Australian man. Hi, beautiful man. But Cooper is also a beautiful man. Cooper is hot, guys. He's who he is. That is him. That is Brad. And Billy said, she said, no, I don't want you to be him. I want you to be you, which is fine. There's another thing Billy said. She said something, I'm going to paraphrase now, that she thought of being, the kind of life she will have with Brad, blah 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 blah, but she knows it's not possible. But with Cooper, she likes what she has, but she's just missing this part. Which, in everything they've been going through, guys, I still say the solution is right there. Talk with this man you have, that is your husband, and then both of you go have a three-way with Brad. Yes, everybody is happy, and you all can move on properly. Because now so tell me, what do you want to do? You're gonna have a divorce simply because your sex life is whack, sex that can be worked on? It's like saying you're getting a divorce because your husband can't cook. He can learn. People underestimate sex, and it's because of their underestimation they have all these problems. Why can't we learn? Learn from people around you. Learn from people who've come before you. Sex and money are two very important factors in anybody's life, especially if you decide to be exclusive with someone. It is very important. So don't be like, oh, it's just that. No, it is very important. Now, the only way, it may not be important for you is if maybe you're asexual. There are some people that are asexual, asexual. You know what I mean? I'll write the name and then you pronounce it how you want to pronounce it. Or for people who are just okay with what they know, what they've been doing, they don't feel left out. You know how some people be like, oh my god, back in the day, I met this guy, or I met this girl, we had a wonderful time, it was this. As long as you don't feel left out from the stories of other people, that's fine. Be with, that's fine. But if you have experience, like, it's vast, it's wide, and you're getting with somebody who does not have that wide experience, it can be tricky. Because the only way, I think, though I'm no therapist, I don't know if it's correct, but I just think that the only way it will work is if that person with less experience is willing to open up you know, and meet this other person at least halfway. You know, you may not do 73% of the Kamasutra positions, but you could do 50%. See, that's very nice. You know, halfway. You understand? Halfway. You're doing it well. But you say, oh no, I just know missionary, I just want to be in the bedroom. You're saying that with somebody who has done 73% of the Kamasutra positions. Yeah, it's not. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not lie to ourselves. It will not work. It will not work. And worse, you're saying it to somebody who has been with a guy that in your head you think in your head he intimidates you, especially after seeing his equipment. There's no how it's going to work. I'm waiting to see the second season because I would really like to know how they come back from this. No, I'm interested because there are couples who in real life are going through situations like this, and I keep asking, like, if you're married to somebody you cannot talk to, somebody you cannot be yourself with, somebody you cannot explore your body with, what exactly is going on then? What exactly do you think you're doing? What kind of life do you people hope to achieve? So you hope to stay married but grossly unhappy? I don't know how that makes sense to anybody, but again, to each his own. Guys, I'm really looking forward to your comment. Like, I want to hear what you guys think. I really do hope Cooper leaves her. I'm telling you, listen. Because right now, did you guys see the end? She runs to Brad's house and she goes, I'm not leaving my husband. Now, F me. Like, really? So, what is she trying to say? That she has done the best that she can in her mind. She thinks she has done something. She thinks crying. She thinks all that theatrics she pulled is like, oh my god, I worked hard for my marriage. Yes, I did. But nothing is working, so I'm just going to cheat. That's just makes no sense. But then, hey, we'll see. Perhaps Cooper may decide to stay with them. What do you guys think? Why do some men base their entire existence, their entire being, on the size of their equipment? It is just an equipment. Or the size of another man's make you feel like you are nothing, or makes you feel like you're something, or makes you feel like, oh my god, I can't be with that girl, she's been with a guy like this. Oh, I can be with this one. They don't know what it means to be with a guy with a bigger equipment, or with, like, why is that even a thing? Why is that even a factor for you to consider? That's number one. Number two, why will you marry somebody you cannot freely communicate with? Somebody you cannot freely communicate with sexually, emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise. Someone you cannot explore life with. Why? And you're unhappy. It's okay if you don't want to talk to your partner, you don't think you can communicate, and you're happy, you're fine with it. But what I don't understand is, why would you make that decision but you're unhappy, and then you let that unhappiness, you make every other person aware of your unhappiness? Do it with your chest then. Why? Yes. Now the other question, do you guys think, let's be honest, do you guys think Cooper, do you think Brad, first of all, can be a husband to Billy? And do you think Cooper, that's fourth question, do you think Cooper is willing to have a messy life with Billy? A messy life that is affecting every other aspect of his life, including that of his children. Do you think so? Do you think he will, sign up for that? And then for you watching this, if you were in Billy or Cooper's shoes, what would you do? How would you address this situation? Like, What do you think you will do? I already know what I'll do. But I would like to hear what you guys will do, and I've said what I'll do. If you listen to my video, if you listen from the beginning to now, I've already said a few of the things I would do. And thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like and to comment. See you in my next video. Look forward to it. In my next video, I'm going to be telling you guys about me, you know, putting myself out in the market. It's been so long. Let's see what that's about. Bye guys. Hurry up now. And usually any more noise from you?